that line from equality to going towards superiority, to where it's like, oh, we don't need a man for nothing. We don't, and you can't, if you want a alpha male, a provider, protector type of guy, you can't tell him all day you don't need him, because that's what his goal is to provide for you, protect you,
Mhm.
protect the house.
Or at
And
least, or at least
mom,
let them feel that way. You can't keep telling them, "Nah, I don't need you." At least make them feel like, okay,
Wanted.
she's yeah,
exactly.
like she
You may
needs
not
me.
need me, but at least want me here. But if all day all I'm hearing is I don't need no man for nothing, I can do this, we did that.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go do it.
And
You
a
know
lot of
what I
women have to
mean?
get out of that if they desire a man, but they
Because
won't.
most of them, because let's be honest, most of them do. There are the select few that say, "Okay, I don't want no man," and I believe them. I'm like, "Okay, cool, that's cool." But what I do say to them, eventually you are going to, because life is long. When you 60 years old and you slow down a little bit, eventually you're gonna want somebody there with you. You can't go through whole, like, even me, as much of a loner as I am, I wouldn't want to go through whole life and not have nobody. Like
Mhm.
I
But I do
got
think that
lucky.
before
Come
people
on.
get jump into relationships and before they, do get serious, I feel like they should find themselves first and heal from like past relationships. Because I know people that jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. Now you got all these bodies on you. Now you got all these soul ties, and you wondering why you got
Yeah.
all these spirits inside of you.
That's a
Well,
fact.
you just did the whole crew. Of course you got an attitude. And so I think that a lot of women, and even for myself, I've been in a season of like self discovery, finding, okay, what it is that I want, what it is that I desire, what are my non negotiables. And I think when women don't establish non negotiables, they accept anything, and then um, they don't have any integrity with themselves. So it's like, well, this was my non-negotiable, and he don't qualify for that, but I'm gonna still do it. So now you settled, and so now you get married, and now you unhappy because you could have just let it go from jump, like when you knew. But some people are so adamant on, oh, I gotta have somebody. I want to be in a relationship. No, it's okay to be by yourself.
I want to talk about non-negotiables with you, because this is something else that we say a lot on the podcast and we get pushback. So I feel like non-negotiable, that list shouldn't be longer than maybe like 6, 7 things. And here's why I say that, because you
I say
start to
three,
create.
four.
Okay, you agree. You start to create unrealistic expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be 6 foot tall, has to have a six pack, has to make 6 figures, has to drive this car. That
Those are
you,
not
you
negotiables. Those are
What I
traits.
want. Yeah.
right, right. Those are
But that's what
ones.
they call those non-negotiables
They
though.
do
Yeah.
though. Some girls, if you ain't 6 foot, they ain't looking. If you don't make
No.
this, they ain't looking. If you ain't this, and it's like you cutting the pool down from this to this, and
Mm-hmm.
then what do you qualify for? What do you bring to the table? You
Yeah.
got to kind of be realistic with yourself too. Like, I don't feel like I'm an ugly guy, and I know I'm doing well for myself, but I ain't finna bag Halle Berry. You know what I mean? I got to be real with myself. I think too many people aren't
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. I'm glad you agree with that.
Yeah. I can tell y'all my three non-negotiables, and these are actually non-negotiables. These have nothing to do with the man's trait or characteristics or anything. One, he has to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Like he has to be a believer. Like I can't date a Muslim. I can't date someone that studies Buddhism. Like I can be friends with you, but I can't date you because our religious beliefs are different. So we have to have the same religious beliefs. Two, he has to have a job. you have you have to have some source of income. You have to have a 1099 or you have to have a W-2. Like, or you have to be at least figuring out what your purpose is or why you're here. Because I know my purpose. So it's like I can't misalign myself with somebody that does not know who they are or don't even know the direction in they're going. And three, you can't have more than two kids. For me,
Oh wow, two? You gave them two?
yeah,
That's a lot.
I could
Well,
be a man right now.
I'm
You
like
better be
one.
42. You better than me.
yeah. More than two kids is too much. Two kids too much.